Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Hi, how are you? So today we are going to interview people about if they know what Brexit is, if they're for or against it, and just basically their knowledge on what it is. And here is my best pal, Natalie Moses.
Okay, so basically, Brexit is this island and this little part, Northern Ireland right here. They want to leave the EU, the European Union. So the European Union consists of those and the majority of this area right here. So them leaving, which is called Brexit, the British exit, them leaving could be potentially catastrophic. We don't know yet. So mostly the immigration laws would change very differently in these two areas between Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. And then all of the citizens of the EU, like we said over there, that are living in this area that were once free to live there would have to leave. So they'd just be like, out of there, you know?
So now we are going to do a public interview basically saying, so, question of the day, do you know what Brexit is? So forth. Let's get to it. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So as you already know, we out here, whatever. We're doing our public interview on Brexit. You know, public interview. We're just gonna ask them and let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Woo! Let's find someone. All right, do you want to do a public interview today?
Man, I guess.
All right, so the question of the day is, do you know what Brexit is?
No.
Like nothing.
Exit?
You don't know where like Brexit comes from?
Breakfast?
Okay, thanks, that's all. Hi guys, want to do a public interview?
Hi.
Okay, so today, the question of the day is, do you know what Brexit is?
Cereal brand.
Are you serious? Like, that's all? Like, you don't know what Brexit is? Or like where it comes from?
Brexit? I think my grandma made it for me for breakfast once.
Okay, thanks, I guess.
Alright, you want to do a public interview?
Sure.
Okay, the question of the day is, what is Brexit?
Well, Brexit is basically Britain leaving the European Union.
Whoa! We got it right one! Whoa!
So Brexit migration and trade laws. Brexit migration and trade laws are very unknown since no one has ever left the EU, and how are the trade agreements going to work with like the US, for example, and how is migration going to be, like no one really knows. Another problem is how would the non-citizens of the UK be dealt with if they are a part of the EU but they're living in the UK since the European Union allows free migration? Are the UK going to kick them out? Are they going to have to sign papers? Like, what's the thing? So in case of Brexit being passed, the British perceptions of immigration and foreigners would change because they would have their own policies of who's allowed into the UK instead of the EU running all of them. So that's another reason that people want Brexit to happen. They want the EU to stop control of the UK. On to Anai.
The potential factors that would happen if the Prime Minister fails to strike a deal with Parliament would be that she would keep on asking to go back to Parliament, but it wouldn't work. So many things would happen with the government. And also, the advantages and disadvantages of a hard Brexit versus a softer approach would be a harder Brexit would mean that there would be more making of relations with different groups. And now going on with Delilah.
Hi guys, so as you already may know what Brexit is from the explanations from Allison and Anai. So now I'm going to be talking about like what's going to be happening with the trading situation between Brexit and the US. And since Brexit decided to leave the European Union, there may be some new complications since like they already had their laws, their laws or whatever. And so since the US trades with Brexit uses the US as a doorway for all its trades. And this could lead to the US economy being like, you could say, disrupted in a way because since it trades with Brexit, it can lead to like a hit in its like stocks and bond yields, which leads to economy problems. Now you're probably like, well, what's the relationship trading now with Brexit and the U.S. and if it'll change? And of course it'll change, since, like I said, the Brexit is not a part of the European Union anymore, and since they already had their laws, now they would probably have to, let's say, set new like laws and boundaries on what's like being traded, plus with the tariffs with the United States. And onto Amaris.
Brexit is dividing Britain because of the uneven opinions on the topic of whether or not the United Kingdom should leave the European Union. The results of votes amongst the European countries have been rounded to nearly 50-50. And Brexit's date for departure is October 31st of this year, given extension from May 22nd of this year. The issue of Brexit will affect global economy due to global financial crisis, and possibly meaning that the United Kingdom will finally be able to get trade deals with countries like Australia, New Zealand, and the United States. And people around the world could possibly have an equal opportunity to immigrate into the United Kingdom. And since the United Kingdom is America's #1 ally, according to the Harvard Business Review's Gautam Mukanda, who states, without support from Great Britain, the abilities for the United States to act all around the world, from deterring Russian aggression towards NATO allies and maintaining freedom of navigation in the South China Sea, is likely to be significantly curtailed. It is very important to acquire information from various sources on the topic of Brexit, because there are various public figures in Parliament, media, and in the public that are heavily biased or uneducated. There are also press sources that publicly unfavor political figures that may have power to sway the opinions of uneducated civilians that don't know the outcome of either side of Brexit. For example, the infamous BBC Bias Club, or BBC, has been critically criticized by several other sources, such as the Daily Mail's Andrew Marr, who states, "The BBC is not impartial or neutral. It is a publicly funded urban organization with an abnormally large amount of young people, ethnic minorities, and gay people. It has a liberal bias, not so much a political party bias." Now on to Natalie.
Hi guys, it's Natalie. Welcome back. Okay, let's get right into this. Those who voted for leaving the EU are a white, low-income, uneducated majority. Only 16% of those in favor of Brexit, I almost said breakfast, have a university degree and a median income of $18,000. This can explain their high regard for a hard Brexit because of the stereotypical fear of immigrants taking their job. With the hard Brexit deal, those who continue to reside in Britain with a work visa will be sent home to their home countries, therefore opening up a job market to local individuals. Because of this, conservatives see the deal as more beneficial overall, especially for the growth of local businesses and more selective workforce limited to the citizens of Britain. All things considered, this is the wrong way to go. In a perfect world, Brexit would not be an issue and Great Britain would continue to be part of the United Nations. But it is a big issue redoing a vote because you didn't get the results you wanted, especially in a democratic nation. So at this point, the Chequers deal would be the best option. The Chequers deal ensures an easy relationship between Britain and the EU by continuing to stay in a free market for goods while also asking for more freedom in lawmaking and trade. This deal, however, was not widely supported because of both groups' unwillingness to compromise. This deal also makes it easier to continue the same border laws between the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland. Chequers also allows all citizens of the EU to live freely in other countries and protects the rights of all citizens, but will take control of the borders and its immigration laws. This is to appeal to the conservatives. But guess what? This deal was already voted against 3 times, so it's not possible anymore. What do? Who knows? Good thing I'm not British.
Well, that's it for Brexit.